This thing is pretty cool. Has a fire starter. Like, I'm not going to try to start a fire in the van. All right, guys, in today's video, we are in Barbourville, Kentucky. I actually did a video heading here. I don't know when it'll be posted. I don't know if this will be posted first or that one. I'm not sure. It's like a 45-minute video or so of just driving from London, Kentucky here to Barbourville. Goodwill, exactly, to be exact. Barbourville, Kentucky, Goodwill. So we're about to go in there. I don't know what all this video is going to entail. I know I need bowling shoes. Now, if I have to, I'll buy them online. Not a big deal, like 40 bucks. I've talked about it before, but I did sign Presley up with the Kids Free Bowling for the summer. It's a program. I don't know if all states are doing it. It's like a nationwide thing, but I think bowling alleys have to enroll in it. Well, the Palace in London, Kentucky, they're part of it. Cinema Social, I think it's called, in Corbin, they're part of it. Anyways, it's a program where kids are allowed to, well, parents got to sign their kids up, where kids can bowl for free. I think it's like 17 and under. I'm not too sure. I think it's, yeah. Anyways, kids can bowl completely free. They have an add-on that you can pay money for. I think it was like 30, 35 bucks, 40 bucks. It's like less than 40 bucks, 40 bucks or less, to where you can add a family on, and then they can bowl every day for free too. And it truly is every day. It's 2 games every single day for like 2 months. I'll put the dates here. I'm not really too sure. But basically what it is, it's a program to get kids active during the summertime with school out. So it actually starts tomorrow, Friday. Today is Thursday, May 14th, 10:23 a.m. to be exact. So yeah, tomorrow it kicks off Friday. I don't know if we're going to go tomorrow, you know, but I do plan on going a lot. And Presley's shoe rental will be free since she's, well, at the Palace, I don't know, it's specific ages where you get your shoes free. And, you know, her being 6, almost 7, hers is free. I think it's 14. I'm not too sure. That's not really relevant to you. But me, obviously, it would cost $4.50 a pair, you know, each time I go to rent. Okay, well, in theory, you know, some might think, well, that ain't bad. Well, it's really going to add up. I plan on going a lot. If not, I'm not saying we're going to go every day. Every other day at least, if not that, multiple times a week. And I already ran the math on it. Like, say we went and this whole program spans like 2 whole months, give or take. I know it's at least like 2 months, like, you know, for the whole summer of when school's out. Okay, so $4.50 for just me for, you know, shoe rental at the Palace at least. Okay, times that by 60 days. We'll just say 30 days in a month. So times that by 2, 60 days. We'll just times that. So $4.50 times 60. Just say we went every day, just assume. $270 on shoe rental that I won't even own. I won't even own the shoes. Or I could go online and buy a pair for like 40 bucks. Well, me, I don't really mind buying things at Goodwill. I've bought shoes in the past at Goodwill. The only 2 things I don't like, I will not buy at Goodwill is underwear, of course, underwear. I'm not buying underwear at Goodwill. And then socks. Like, those are 2 things that I don't want to, you know, I mean, maybe socks wouldn't be that bad, you know, maybe socks. But underwear, no, definitely not. Shoes, you know, as long as they're in good condition, they're not stinky or anything, I don't have an issue. I've bought in boots at Goodwill before. So I have no issue, you know, buying things like that. So that's my first resort. And I've been looking, well, kinda, not really. It's like when I go to Goodwill, I'm always like distracted by looking at other things and filming short videos for the channel and things like that I never look. So yesterday I asked AI, I'm like, listen, what are things that I need to look for and, you know, to look for bowling shoes? Because I'm telling you what, modern bowling shoes, they look like regular shoes. They look just like regular shoes. They're not like the old leathery, you know, back in the day. Are bowling shoe rentals still like that? Where they're like leather and like they're just, you can just tell they're bowling shoes. Modern bowling shoes that you buy at the store and stuff, they don't look like that. So AI was telling me, it said, well, on the front of the shoe, there's going to be something called like a slide. I think it's a slider. And that's like a felt fabric padding for, you know, to be able to slide. And in the back of the shoe, it's going to be rubber. That's called your brake. And yeah, I learned a little bit about all that. And so I'm like, okay, I know what to look for. And yeah, I'm going to look and see. I'm going to be lifting up like literally every pair of shoe. And if I don't find a pair, it's not a big deal. I would just order a pair. It's not a big deal. I would just like to try to find a pair at Goodwill. But I'm not like cheap and like, oh, if I don't find one at Goodwill, then no, because I'll just order a pair on Amazon or whatever. It's just I would like to find a pair that fit me at Goodwill, because AI was telling me it's pretty much true to size. Your bowling shoe, it's pretty much true to size your foot. Well, honestly, I don't even know my true size of shoe. Like my boots, for example, I wear a 9.5D. That's what's comfortable to me, at least. Like when they loosen up and everything. This is what are these? These are not Justin's. These are Dan Post boots. I know I did buy these at Goodwill. Now I have my first pair of boots that I bought brand new was Justin's. And you're trying them on, and 9.5D is what I ended up going with. And these are, I don't know what these are. They look like they say 8D. It looks like they say 8D, seriously. So I don't know. These are comfortable to me. I don't know. It's just like if the shoe fits, it's like it fits. So I would like to I don't want to order a pair online if I don't have to. And then I get them, and they don't fit me, and then I got to return them. And all the, rigmarole, doing all that and the runaround. So, yeah, going in Goodwill and going to try, the goal is to try to find some bowling shoes. I probably won't find any, but now I know what to look for. I should have really asked AI a long time ago, what am I looking for? The main thing is that front part, the top of the shoe. It's called the slider. It's like a fabric. And pretty much all bowling shoes apparently have that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be looking for. I don't know what else this video is going to entail. Like I said, we're in Barbourville. It's already 10:30. And it's another 45-minute drive back to London. So yeah, I don't know what this video is going to entail. I haven't been to Barbourville in quite a while. I think it was since last year. Yeah, it's been quite a while. When I did the magnet fishing in Artemis, and that was just coming through Barbourville. I know they have a tiny Walmart here, a very tiny Walmart that I want to do a video on sometime. It is a this is not relevant to this video. It's like a Division 1 store, meaning they don't have a deli, they don't have automotive, they don't have a deli. Like I said, they don't have a deli. Their refrigerators are very limited. The aisles are very narrow, like Dollar General. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. I think it's considered a Division 1 store. I don't think I'm going to add that in this video. No, that'll be its own separate video in the future. Manchester, I'm looking to be going there here soon. I want to do some magnet fishing at Goose Creek. They have a bunch of swinging bridges. Like Clay County is considered the land of swinging bridges. I believe that's the exact name for it. And there's a bunch of swinging bridges there. And I've showcased swinging bridge in the past in Bluffton, Ohio. So I always like those. And so, yeah, I think their Walmart's pretty small, too. That's why I mentioned Manchester. I'm going to be going there in a few days. They have, like, petroglyphs, like a big old rock. It's like 50,000 tons. Like, it's a heavy, big slab of rock with, like, Greek symbols all over it. Like, it's a mystery. It's a mystery. That's in Manchester, not here. Barbourville here, they have a... Daniel Boone National Forest. I love Daniel Boone. The TV show Daniel Boone with Fess Parker, Ed Ames. I love Daniel Boone. They're just interesting, the show, but also, him as a person. So they have like a little park here, I believe. They have a statue uptown. I've never seen it. None of this is relevant, I guess, but it's just things I want to film in the future. But right now, I need to head in Goodwill. I don't know what I'm going to all include in this video because, like I said, it's already 10:30. And it's another 45-minute drive back to London. I like to get in the school pickup line between 2 to... not really later than 2:30. So, I want to make sure I'm back in London by, like, 2. So, I don't know. And you know how I am in Goodwill. I'll be in Goodwill for literally like an hour and a half. So, I don't know, let's get in here, and considering how this is a Goodwill I don't come to very often, I'll probably be in here for a while, so. The goal was bowling shoes, but if I had to guess, I'm probably not going to find them. I'll probably just have to rent a pair a couple times we go, and then in between that, just order a pair online, but. Let's head into Goodwill. I don't know if I'm going to show you guys much of anything, but let's get on in here. I've been babbling for 10 minutes now. Like I said, time can really tick on video. But yes, on the way here, I did do a video. Oh, the scenery's so good. I don't know if that'll be posted before this or whatever. But yeah, just I took the camera, put it on the windshield. Either way, I'll put it at the end of this video if it was posted before this. Put the camera on the outside of the window and just drove. So 4K scenery. To my eyes, the scenery is good, and it's going to look just as good for you guys. So let's head into Goodwill. Check that out, La Bamba on VHS.
The cross, 7-inch wings.
I'm getting that. Only $1.59, just like in London. Physical media $1.50. I'm getting that. That's awesome. I gotta say, it's nice being in a different Goodwill and seeing a whole new fresh batch of physical media. This is so cool. Let's go to Prison. I already have that one, but that is such a good one. Hey, that's Blockbuster. You can always tell when these cases are Blockbuster. They just have like a feel. I don't know how to explain it. I know it says Blockbuster there, but trust me, there's just a feel to the case. If you know, you know. You open it up. Pretty good collection. This thing is dusty. Check that out. Freaking asbestos or something. Right there, Blockbuster. I don't have the Blockbuster case of it, but let's go to Prison. Definitely a good one. Not bad condition either. Not great. I mean, it's not like pristine, but it's not bad. Idiocracy, that's another classic. Wow, they got some pretty good ones here. Oh, check that out. I love Jeff Foxworthy. Jeff Foxworthy, Crank It Up, the music videos. I don't have this. If you know me, you know I love some Jeff Foxworthy. My favorite comedian ever, so I think I might get that. See, and this is what happens. I check out all the physical media, then I go look at I look at everything else, but I never look at the shoe. We got to do that today. We got to get some bowling shoes. At least try to find some. Hey, there's some light shining through that window. Makes me look pale as a ghost. I actually had a pretty good tan line going on. And just when I said I got to be looking at shoes, I look over here. Look at all the CDs they got. London Goodwill could never. Holy crap, we gotta look through these. There's so many. The London, Kentucky Goodwill, they never have this many. We gotta look through those. Oh man, I wanna be in here for a while. So I was looking through their records, and they don't really have much. They have Al Martino, Guy Lombardi, a lot of opera stuff I'm not really, like opera, I'm not really interested in that. But look at this. The Invasion. So Gangsta Parade. Like, what? And then on the back, look at this. Movin', Pimp Stay Pimpin', F with Up Boy, Take It. Like, who is that? That's got to be some, like, rap. It says 2006 right there. It's got to be like some 90s rap or something I'm not interested in. And then look at this. I just thought it was unique. It's called the Unicorns. I've never heard of them. But look at this. Well, first of all, it's called Who Will Cut Our Hair When We're Gone? Side Ready. But no, look. It's like a freaking hot pink record. Look at that. It's like hot pink. And then this one in the back. I don't know what this one is either. Unleashed from the Northeast. 2006. Swang Ball Music. I thought this one was unique too because it's like a blue. Look at it. Look at that. It's like a translucent blue. It's pretty cool. I usually don't hold records like this, but since I'm one-handed, yeah. I'll set you guys up. Look at this. This is how I get records out. You do this. I hold it like this. I don't want to touch the grooves. But look at that. It's pretty unique. Like, I know a lot of, like, modern records that, like, new artists and, like, the new modern records that come out, they'll do, like, special editions like this. But this is from 2006, it says, so, I don't know, pretty interesting. And that hot pink one, like, that's pretty cool. The Unicorns, I've never heard of them. But I really, like, that is, Unicorns, like, that's pretty cool, hot pink. Side Ready. Maybe I'll have to look them up and listen to them. I'm kind of tempted just to get this because of the color. That's just, it's unique. Oh, and the CDs, I have not even went through those yet. I'm About to dive in and get into those. I do like how they're facing like a specific way, so it won't be that hard to look through them. Shouldn't be. But man, they have quite a bit. Well, you're not going to believe this. I scoured through them all. Now, these ones obviously are easy to look at, like the front ones. The back ones are a little annoying because you got to move some and look. But you're not going to believe this, but there's nothing I'm going to get out of the CDs. Not nothing that I'm like really crazy about, like I have to have. Like there's like a Sarah Evans, which I don't mind Sarah Evans. But nothing crazy that I like have to have. There's a Natasha Bedingfield in here. I think it had Unwritten on it. Ain't that the song that goes, feel the rain on your lawn? Yep, pretty sure that's the one. Unwritten? Yeah, pretty sure that's the song. That's a good song, but nothing like I'm crazy about, like I need. I thought this one was pretty interesting, the Robert E. Lee. I thought this was pretty, and it's like piano though. I thought that was interesting, but nothing like crazy, like calling out like, oh, I gotta have it. There's some Michael Bublé, nothing like calling out like I have to have. A lot of like opera and like older, like I love older music, but a lot of it's like opera, and I don't know. I mean, like I said, just nothing that's like, there's a Rod Stewart, nothing that's like calling out to like, I gotta have it, you know? No Hank Jr. or anything, or there was a Chris Christopherson in here, but no Hank Jr., no Hank Sr., no Johnny Cash, no Elvis, no Sabrina Carpenter. Nothing I'm really, there was a Dave Matthews Band I saw. Aren't they the ones that dumped crap in the river? Yeah, right here. Dave Matthews Band. Aren't they the ones where they dumped their RV or their tour bus septic tank into the river and it fell on people in a boat? I'm pretty sure they're the ones. Dave Matthews, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the ones. Like, yeah, I'm like 100% that is them, because I don't know any of their music. So the fact that I know that, like the name, that's definitely them. That's them. But yeah, their tour bus, they ended up driving on a bridge and they stuck their septic tank. They dumped their septic tank off the river. I don't know what city it was. Chicago, I don't know, somewhere. And there was a bus, or there was a boat full of passengers. It was like a sightseeing boat, and they dumped the crap septic on them people, and I don't even know whatever came of that. I think they got fined and stuff, but could you imagine being on a boat and just crap raining? It's them. It's them. And like I said, I don't really know. I don't think there's a single song I know of them, but I do know them because of that reason. That's crazy. So I'm looking at their books, and they have Green Lights, Matthew McConaughey. I actually have this book. I have the audio book and the actual book that I found at the London Vendors Mall, the market, the one by Goodwill. I paid like, it was like $3-4 for it. $1.59 here, pretty good deal. But I already have it, so I'm not going to be getting it. But yeah, I have the regular book and the audio book. And here's the real kicker: I haven't read it and I haven't listened to it yet. Like, I bought the audiobook like years ago, and I think it was like months ago I found the actual physical book. Haven't read it yet, and I have not listened to it yet. It's supposed to be pretty good. And he actually narrated the audiobook. I got that on Audible, like I said, a few years ago. But yeah, if I didn't have it, I would definitely get it, but I already have it. The book that I am still looking for, that I love the movie, I had to buy the movie on eBay because I couldn't find it, and it's not streaming anywhere. So I bought the Blu-ray on eBay, and it's Eddie Macon's Run with John Schneider. I am looking for that book. I'll probably end up just buying it on eBay, but I'm trying to see if I can ever find it at Goodwill, and no dice, I cannot find it at all. If you have never seen that movie, definitely see it. It's a pretty good one. John Schneider with Dukes Hazzard, Smallville, John Schneider. It's pretty good. Eddie Macon's Run. It's like he's on the run. Like it's a good one. Like, I want to read the book. It was a book first, I believe, yeah, and then they made a movie. I want to read the book. Like, it's one of those movies like where, because I like John Schneider, I do. It's one of them things where I saw the movie trailer. My mom was telling me about it, and I'm like, well, I didn't sail the high seas. Just to say that, I did not do that. I instantly went to eBay. It's like one of them things where I'm like, oh, I know I'm going to love this movie. So I bought it on eBay. Like I said, did not sail the seas. I actually bought it on eBay. It's an older movie. You can't like go to the store and buy it. And I loved it. And I'm like, I want to read the book. I want to read the book. So if I have to buy it on eBay, I will. It's cheap. It's really cheap. I'd like to get the edition, the movie edition cover with John Schneider on it, but I'll probably just get the original. But I'm trying to hold out and see if I can find it at Goodwill. But it's been months, so I'll probably just have to end up just getting it on eBay. Something tells me that these were donated all by the same person. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh yeah, these were all definitely donated by the same person. But if it was flipped and a book was written, not even gonna go there. And there's another one. Definitely these were donated by the same person. So unfortunately, no luck on the shoes. They don't really have that many anyway, and a lot of them are women's anyway. But over here they have some mugs, and they have the world's best boss from The Office right there. It's funny. But then I saw this one. This is interesting. It says, "I'm glad you got to know me." And you turn around. Like, what? That's, oh, it's a cricket. Oh, someone made it. Someone made this. I wonder what the backstory to that is. Wow. Yeah, someone made it. It's a cricket mug, so it's blank. It was blank, and then they made... I just wonder what the backstory to that is, because that's funny. Oh, look. It's a little red truck hauling a Christmas tree. That's funny. Check this clock out. I like that. It's not wind up like I like, but it takes batteries. $5.99 for it. But no, look. It has the date and time. Like little, look at that. It actually... I like that. Yeah, it seems to be ticking. It's working. I wonder if it has... Yeah, it would have an... I'd assume it has an alarm since, yeah, it has the little... Yeah, that is snazzy. But if it is, okay, yeah, there it is. And only one AA battery too. I might get this. I don't really like how it's white because that can get dingy over time. I don't know, maybe. Maybe I'll get this. I don't know. It's made by XO Poppy. I just like that, how it, you know, look at that. You don't really ever see with that. I like that. I do. I wonder if the alarm's any good. Let's test it out. Should have went the other way. Was that it? Was that the alarm? There's no wind up or anything, like, you know, like the old clocks where you wind, like where you wind it. I don't think that'd wake me up. I have one of them sonic bomb alarms, like where it's like really loud. I think the novelty's cool. Like I said, I just think it's really neat how it has this. You can flip like that. That is cool. And then will it actually flip like when a new day starts? Let's test that theory out. So let's move it to, I don't know if it's on AM or PM. Why is it not flipping? Maybe we gotta flip it ourselves. I think you gotta flip it yourself. If that's the case, it's kind of lame. I would definitely forget to. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Yeah, really cool and novel, but the fact that it don't do it on its own, and I would definitely forget to do it, and I'd look at it, it'd be a different date. It's pretty cool, and like I said, it's white, and I don't really like, because over time it will yellow and get dingy. So, pretty novel though, pretty cool, but not want to get it today. Looks like they're restocking the DVDs. Have to check those out before we leave again. Now this is my kind of aisle. That is one unique alarm clock. I didn't even know it was an alarm clock until I looked at the back of it. I guess very minimalistic. I guess it will, I imagine it would light up. Like this is translucent. That's unique. I mean, that's pretty cool for $12.99. Audio Technica. Bluetooth. It has Bluetooth. Does it have the speaker built in, I wonder? $12.99. I was about to say, like, the rest of the stuff. Okay, that's pretty cool. I actually have one of those in storage. I was going to say, the rest of the stuff, like, at least over here, not really anything good. I didn't really look over here yet. Chocolate fountain. I got one of those for in the car. But yeah, that, I'm going to look into that. $12.99 for that? I wonder if I had to guess, there's no speaker built in, which is fine. That's just common. But $12.99 and it has Bluetooth. That's pretty cool. All right, so I thought this was kind of funny. So over there, I mentioned the sonic bomb alarm clock I have, like a couple aisles over. And look, this is the vibrator. It's the bed vibrator. Now hear me out, listen. This is what you can attach to that sonic bomb alarm clock. And you put it under, you connect the end into the alarm, which this one has it. This is not the sonic bomb, but apparently this alarm has it. So yeah, I have a different one. I have the sonic bomb. Well, anyways, you connect this bed vibrator, and yes, that's what it says, to it. And when your alarm goes off, if noise isn't enough to wake you up, this will vibrate your bed. You put it like under your mattress. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I have the actual like sonic bomb. You can buy it on Amazon. It's loud. So yeah, on this record player, it looks like the belt is like jacked up. Like, I don't even want to have to even bother with that. I'm sure it's an easy fix. It's just something I don't want to have to bother with. I mean, for $12.99, pretty good deal, and it has the Bluetooth. But yeah, I don't think there is a speaker built in. Like I said, not a deal breaker for me, but it'd be pretty cool if there was. But yeah, I'm not about to mess around with that freaking belt drive. But regardless, pretty good deal for only $12.99 for it. I hate how Goodwill started these stupid grab bags, because there's always there's usually like one thing that you want in the bag, but the rest of it's junk. And if you tear open the bag, they will not sell it to you. So it's literally a way for them to offload all their junk, pretty much, all their loose junk. Already overpriced junk, I might add, but in a bag where you don't want 98% of the stuff. There's just like that one thing that you want, but if you open it to take it, they won't sell it to you. See right over here, and they're actual branded by Goodwill. Do not open in store. Open grab bags cannot be sold. That's pretty cool. It has USB-C adapters in there, and then what else? So that's USB-C adapters, and then what? A handle? Like, what? Make that make sense. So if I want just the adapters, I got to buy and be stuck with these handles. Yeah, they're handles. Like, at least include like other electronic, like-minded stuff, similar things. I mean, come on now. Like, come on, $5 for this, and it's like little scrap Lego. Like, who's to say that it's even all there? Like, $5 for that? Get out of here. Stupid. Okay, that is funny. Best wife ever. You are a really, really great wife. Very special, very beautiful. Really terrific. Otherwise, loser. That is funny. That's great. Hey, some more Jeff. I'm not going to get this, but more Jeff Foxworthy. Are you smarter than a fish? I remember that show. Pretty good show. A lot of them kids, most of them kids, were really, really smart. Skeeter Tornado. Interesting. Interesting. And this is why you always check cases, whether that's DVDs, Blu-ray, discs, VHS, always check, because right before I was about to leave, I went and checked their movies, and there's a few more they put out, Blu-rays and stuff that I got. Anyways, right before I was about to leave, I was, rounding up, checking through everything, and Jeff Fox was the Crank It Up, the one I picked up at the beginning of the video. I went to go look at it to make sure the tape was in good condition. And this is the Adventures of the Donut Repair Club at the zoo. I'm sure it's a good show. I'm sure it is. I'll have to look that up sometime. But, yeah. It's not Jeff Foxworthy, so we will be putting this one back. As I was putting that back, I see Blazing Saddles here. Classic. So, honestly, I mainly just got physical media. Pretty much. That's what we're working with right there. The Anne Frank is not for me, but Yeah. That's what we're working with. Dallas Buyer Club, I have this. It's a really great movie. Really good one. I do have it on Blu-ray, but I figure why not just get this one as well. Just have a spare copy. Worker over there is being very loud and rude. No, but yeah. The other ones, I have this on DVD War Room. I haven't seen it yet, but I do have it. The other one, movie 43, that one's funny. Anyways, yeah, that's what we're working with. And this Frank Sinatra. I love Frank Sinatra. I've never seen this one. It happened in Brooklyn. It's not streaming anywhere, so figure why not. And then this, I think I will get this because it's unique. It's bright pink. And not that I love pink or anything, but it is unique. And for only $1.59. The other one I want to leave behind, I think. You know what? We'll get it. I was going to leave behind, but we will get it just to get it. What I do with it. Too bad they don't have the actual, cover. They have the slip covers, but we'll go ahead and get this. I don't even know what this music even is. Probably some screaming crap. Look at that ogre. Blood red. We'll get it. Well, I guess this is a physical media haul. I did not find any bowling shoes in there. I looked, and there was the racks, so the shelving above some of the clothes, and I looked through there and couldn't find anything. So this is a physical media haul. I'll be pretty brief, show you guys what I got. La La Land Blu-ray. Most of these are Blu-ray. Like I said, I got the Anne Frank, Not For Me, and then the La Bamba on VHS. Now, I'm not I'm not like one of them, I'm not a VHS collector, tape collector. I don't mind them. I love the nostalgia of watching it, the old style. But I only really seek out, movies I really love on VHS if I see it. But, you're not going to catch me on, eBay or anything trying to find specific, whatever. If I find it in Goodwill and I love the movie, like Shawshank, I think I have that one at home. Yeah, that's really great. It's just nice to have it on that old style, So La La Land, I've never seen it. Has good reviews. I think it's like a musical. I don't know. It's Blu-ray, and these are all $1.59. Super good deal. Lincoln, never seen it, but once again, I think this. I don't know if it had a good review. I don't know. Just got it, Blu-ray, and all these are in really great condition too. Gone Girl, never seen it. We want to look into it. Like I said, Anne Frank, it is brand new sealed. It's supposed to be like her life story, before, everything went down. But, yeah, I don't know. It's not for me. It's not good. I hear a little, you know what, let's do it. Let's open it. Because I heard something. And also, this is my new Ozark trail knife. Now, I know, knife snobs out there are gonna be like, piece of crap. No, this thing is pretty cool, guys. I want to be pretty brief because this is not. I was going to do an unboxing of it, but I couldn't wait. I had it in the van for a few days, and I'm like, I just don't want to do the review yet. So I ended up taking it out. But this thing's pretty cool. Has a screwdriver, little bit right there, and you swap This thing is pretty cool. Has a fire starter. I'm not going to try to start a fire in the van. But, it probably won't do it. It works, trust me. You see, I feel like I need to do a spark for you guys now, so. There you go. I hope you saw that. I hope you did. But no, seriously, this knife's pretty legit. It's $11, $12. It's really cheap. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not I know there's knife snobs out there, but it's pretty cool. I like it. Love it. Pretty cool. Anyways, yeah. I do love Rusty but Trusty. I will always have Rusty but Trusty. We'll always have Rusty but Trusty. But yeah, this thing's legit. I want to get another one just to have it. But no, I heard some moving around in there, and listen, I know I don't need the knife to open this, but gotta show off the knife. This thing's pretty cool, guys. I want to get another one and do an actual unboxing for you guys. Kind of crazy how this thing is brand new and sealed. I didn't know this video was going to be this. I really do want to find some bowling shoes. I guess on these little these little things, security tampers, you technically do. it's best to use a knife. Yeah, I know there's gonna be knife snobs out there saying, oh, oh, our trail piece of crap. Oh yeah, see guys, it's moving around. But it's not really scratched or anything. You guys can see yourselves in the camera. Right there, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, not for me. It's gonna be a gift for someone. A brand new. There you got that there. Yeah. So we fixed it. Movie 43. I've actually never seen this. I've seen clips of it. Like I believe there's a clip where the guy like has like hanging from his like balls. I think that's the movie. I've seen that clip, and it's like in his soup. And
Oh, you've got something on your.
Oh, something on my neck? Leave it to me to embarrass myself on a first date. Oh.
I don't know. Like I've never seen it, but I've seen clips of it. Muppets. I know you can watch this on, you know, old Disney Plus, but streaming. A lot of people are going to physical media because they're just tired of the price increase of, you know, streaming. I don't blame people. Like, physical media will always be superior. Yes, the convenience is nice to be able to, you know, watch, you know, on the go, but you can rip your discs. Like, that's a big thing. And if you guys heard that, I promise I didn't fart. That was my, yeah, squeak. If I farted, I'd be, you know, open about it. But yeah, you can just rip discs. Which, speaking of which, I did buy some of these in there. $4.99. It's a whole thing of CDR. Now, I wish they were CDRW. RW means rewritable. And basically, what these are is, they're discs you can burn. Back in the day, you know, you burn discs and everything. Well, you can still do it. And I love YouTube Music. I will always love YouTube Music. I have YouTube Premium. I don't use Spotify. I never did. Because you always hear people say, oh, Spotify Unwrapped. I don't mess with Spotify. Never have. I've just YouTube Premium, which has YouTube Music. Now, years ago, I did do Amazon Music. But then I moved to YouTube Music, and I'm never looking back. Never. Like, there's so many things. Like, for example, just yesterday, there was someone in the comments of a clip of Sabrina Carpenter when she covered Good Luck Babe by Chappell, or I think it's pronounced Chappell Roan. I don't know. She's a real bitch. Anyways, I don't really listen to her. Chappell. I think that's how you pronounce it. Chappell Roan, I think. Anyways, yeah. There's a video clip of Sabrina when she covered Good Luck Babe, which I want to tell you right now, you know I'm a fan of Sabrina Carpenter. I love Sabrina Carpenter, always will, you know, she's a babe. I do think she did better than Chappell in that song. Like, the song might as well just be Sabrina's. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Sabrina Carpenter, Good Luck Babe. Pretty good. She's wearing some hot, like, pink outfit. Chef's kiss. Anyways, no, someone commented on that clip. It wasn't like the actual YouTube video. Someone commented on the clip and was like, yeah, I can't find it on Spotify, or it used to be on there and they took it off. I don't know. It's like, they don't have it. It's like, what is it with Spotify with people? Like, everything is always Spotify. Listen, if you do YouTube Music, you're going to listen to literally everything on YouTube. That, you know, that even goes for David Allan Coe. If you're into David Allan Coe, his X-rated album, that's on there. Like, they have so much. And then also videos. Like, for example, this is top of my head that I can think of. Muppets with Sabrina Carpenter when they rebooted Muppets the new, you know, this year. Islands in the Stream. Like, I can play that in the car on YouTube Music and it's playing the video. So you're hearing it. Like there's just so much on YouTube Music. I don't know why people use Spotify. Like I said, I've never used it. I've never had a Spotify Unwrapped, they call it. I do the YouTube Rewind. I think, yeah, YouTube Rewind, I think they call it. Or YouTube. Oh, it's Spotify Unwrapped, I think is what they call it. It's YouTube Recap or YouTube Rewind. I don't know what it is. I love YouTube. YouTube will always be first for me over social media. So yeah, I got these. They are CDR. I wish they were CDRW. RW is rewritable to where when you burn a disc, RW, you can go in and delete the files and put new files on. These are writable once, meaning once you put the songs over, They're on there. So, like I said, I'm always going to love YouTube Premium or YouTube Music. YouTube Premium, ad-free and all that. But YouTube Music, I'm always going to love YouTube Music. But just having a disc in the car, and I have a lot of things downloaded on my phone, my YouTube Music. So if I'm like no signal, I can still listen to music. That's another nice thing about YouTube Premium. Is how you can just download for offline. YouTube Premium, I'm telling you, you do that, you'll never look back. You won't go to the Spotify. You won't care about that. So yeah, these are CD/R. And DVD goes the same way. So if you want to burn discs, it's the same way. DVD-RW is rewritable, and you can delete the file. Yeah, you can do like up to 1,000 times apparently. So next up, War Room. I've never seen this, but I really do love Fireproof and Courageous. Fireproof's a really good one. Courageous is really good. I haven't watched them both in years. Fireproof, you know, firefighter, you know, he has fought with his wife. Courageous, I think they're cops. I haven't watched Courageous in a long time. The hot sauce scene in Fireproof is really funny. It's like Christian movie. A lot of things down here in Kentucky, I've noticed, there's a lot of Christian stuff because it's a very God type of country, like area. Like, you know, it's a very faith-based the area, I guess you could say. So I find a lot of Bibles, even though I think Bibles should be free at Goodwill. They're not. Some places in Ohio are free, though, Bibles. But yeah, it's very faith-based down here, so I find a lot of Bibles, a lot of movies like this. I've never seen War Room, but come on, Blu-ray of it. Can't be that. For $1.59, too. That's another thing you gotta take into consideration. Even if, like, you've never seen the movie, and you're like, oh, you know, it might be good, it might be crap. It's $1.59. Get it, and you'll find out. Another movie we have is Noah. I've never seen this one. Like I said, yeah, most of these I've never seen. Noah's Ark, you know, it's Blu-ray, $1.59. Can't beat it. Like a lot of these were off of the fact of $1.59. I mean, if it's crap, you're only $1.59. Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Yeah, never seen it, but I don't know. Blu-ray, $1.59. Dallas Buyers Club, like I said, I've seen this. Great movie. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere. That's another thing that's crappy about streaming is they're always taking stuff away and they're increasing prices. And speaking of which, YouTube just increased their price for the subscription. It's just, I don't know. That's the thing about like subscriptions. They're always going to keep going up and it's so annoying. Great movie. Great movie. And like I said, I do already have the Blu-ray, but why not just have an extra copy? Frank Sinatra. Ugh. I've never seen all Frank Sinatra's movies, but Suddenly's a good one. A Hole in the Head is a good one. Guys and Dolls. I love Guys and Dolls. Like, he has some really great movies. I've never seen this one. It happened in Brooklyn. I looked it up, and it's one of them scenarios where it's not streaming anywhere. You got to, you know, buy it or rent it, you know, and I don't. I'd rather own it for $1.59, let's be real, so. And then La Bamba, right here. Like, Richie! Like, I love La Bamba. La Bamba is so good. I am a big fan of that era of music. I love Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper. Chantilly lace in a pretty face in a ponytail. I love that era of music. I do. I named my daughter Presley years ago. I'm a big fan of that era of music. Unfortunately, you know, if you don't know the story, La Bamba, Richie Valens, Buddy Holly, Big Bopper, and pilot Robert Peterson, I believe his name is. I know I'm wrong for not knowing his name offhand. I think it's Robert Peterson. I know I'm wrong for not knowing that offhand because he's just as important. Because a lot of people actually forget, you know, to mention the pilot. They all passed away. And was it 59, I think? I don't know. My memory's a little fuzzy on the date and everything. But they all passed away in a plane. The plane crashed and they all died, passed away. I want to go to someday I would love to go to the crash site. You are allowed to go to it. It's in a field. Clear Lake, Iowa, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it is. And around there they have the surf ballroom, which Dion and the Belmonts were slated to play there as well because they were on tour. Big Bopper, Richie Valens, and Buddy Holly, they're all on tour. Dion and the Belmonts, they were on the tour as well. Dion, I'm a big fan of Dion and Belmonts too. Teenager in Love, The Wanderer, Little Miss Blue, a little later on, Dion. I do. I love that era music. I do. It's just not like a trend. Like, I know that's a big thing with people, like the younger generation. Like, well, I'm only like 29 myself, so it's not like I'm like a boomer or anything. But I really do love that era music. So, I don't know. Really unfortunate, but La Bamba is a really great movie. I highly recommend watching it if you have not seen it. It's a great movie. It really is. And just towards the end, you know, I believe that's how his mom really did find out. Well, in the movie, Bob, his brother, is working on a car, and on the radio, the announcer broke the news, and how, you know, man, I'm kind of getting like goosebumps. They broke the news on how he passed away. And I'm not sure if that's how it portrayed in real life, but I want to say his mother did find out that way. But in the movie, it's portrayed as Bob, and then he called his mom, and his mom's crying. It is sad, very sad. And on the back here, yeah, I'm looking. You have a Lou Diamond Phillips who played Rich. I think he did really great playing Richie Valens. I really do, really great. Buddy Holly, there is a movie that's called The Buddy Holly Story. I recommend watching that too. Gary Busey, before his, you know, accident. The thing about Gary Busey is he's a character. I love Gary Busey. He's just so funny. If you don't know, he was in a motorcycle accident. See, my mind is wandering off. He was in a motorcycle accident, and that kind of messed his brain up. That's the Gary that we know now. I mean, I love Gary Busey. He's funny. He's funny on The Apprentice. Like, Gary, he's a character, he is. But this was before his accident, so he's more like, I'm not trying to call it Gary like crazy, you know. He's funny, he's a character. It's just, you know, how he is. You know, thankfully he's alive even after his, you know, motorcycle crash. I don't believe he was wearing a helmet, I don't believe so. Anyways, regardless of that, this is before his motorcycle crash. And, well, none of that's really relevant. But he played Buddy Holly in The Buddy Holly Story, kind of reminded me. He didn't play him in this, but there is a movie, a standalone movie. I don't think there is one on the Big Bopper. I don't believe so. There needs to be. I think there should be. Like, definitely look the stuff up. I'm telling you, really great stuff. Another good one of the Big Bopper is White Lightning. That's a good one. George Jones ended up covering it. Yeah, it was Big Boppers, and I think, yeah, George Jones covered it, yeah. That's a good one, really good one. And Chantilly Lace, I mean, who doesn't know that? But, I don't know, really great movie. It's just one of the movies I do love, and I would love to own it on VHS. I think I have it on Blu-ray at home. I had to buy that on eBay, because I couldn't find it anywhere. I really wanted it on Blu-ray. I don't think they have a 4K pressing of it. I don't think so. Or if they do, it's probably super expensive. Because that's common too. I don't know. Either way, I think I got the Blu-ray. I'm not too sure. Either way, a really great one. And it's just nice to have different versions of it. You know, you got the VHS, the old, you know, nostalgia copy. And it is actually that. That Jeff Foxworthy kind of bummed me out. But then again, that may be interesting. Donut Club or something. I don't know. That's it. So today, yeah, it was just a physical media haul, I guess you could say. But I am still looking for some bowling shoes. What time is it? I'm not like going to go to any like places here in Barbourville. There's stuff I want to film here. There is, but I don't really have the time, guys. It's already 12:18. And my camera's overheating now. It's 12:18, so I really got to get going. 40-minute drive back. So that means I want to get back at 1 o'clock to Corbin. Yeah, I think we're just going to head back now. So this is going to be it for the video. Something I do want to note and add, I didn't do a video. Oh, another thing I got, well, I did get them records, yeah. I don't know, like it's just unique. I'll listen to it, you know, it's probably some Scream crap, judging by the names. But that is just so cool. Like, if you want, like, records like that now, like, you got to pay up, and they're specific artists, and I don't know, I think they're really unique. Like, check that out. The Unicorns, I did pull them up in there. I couldn't really find any music on them other ones, but I did find them, and I was listening. Not that I was, like, loving it. I've just heard them for the first time, and I'm like, I'll listen. You know, like, I don't know. I really love the coloring of it. And it's only $1.59. You can't beat it. Like I said, price, that $1.59 justifies it, you know? But yeah, no, I didn't do a video on these, but I found bear boxes, bear canisters, bear boxes, whatever you want to call them. I found some. What's crazy is, I'm telling you, I say it all the time. I seriously think God is like God's hooking me up. Like, there's so many times where I'll be talking about something, I'll be like, man, I really want to find this or get this. He still needs to hook me up on that Eddie Makins book. He does still need to hook me up with that. But there's so many times when I'll be thinking and saying, like, I was just talking about wanting a bear canister, but not really wanting to pay the price of them for my bag. To not only, like, just hold my stuff, but hold food. Like, we have bears in Kentucky. We do. Black bears. And no, it's crazy because I went to Goodwill and I saw it. This is the one in London. Actually, it was this one first that I found. Oh yeah. I got 2 of them. So, and they're only 10 bucks each, $9.99. I went to Goodwill, I don't know what day it was, and I saw it sitting there. And I'm like, that's a bear canister. I went up to look at 10 bucks, put it right in the cart. I'm like, that is a, even if it was like 20 bucks, I would have got it. Because these can get kind of pricey. It's unique on how it opens. It's very unique. We'll go ahead and, I want to be brief because I want to get going. We'll use the knife for this. The little screwdriver. Well, anyways, it's unique how they open. So it has this little mechanism here. And you turn them like this because it's meant for bears not to be able to get into. You turn these, you pop this little button, and it pops up and you put your stuff in there. Now what's crazy is, hello, but yeah. No, what's crazy, and then when you put it like goes under, that pops back and you lock them. And then these lock, and then when you lock it, that ain't gonna pop open. That's hence, you know, bear proof. Now, apparently there is a bear out there somewhere, I don't know if the bear's still alive or not, where it was known to be able to get inside of a specific bear canister. It like learned how to do it and everything. No, but what's crazy is I went to Goodwill like 3, 4, 5 days later or whatever, and I found another one for also $9.99. So I have 2 now. It's just crazy how I was literally talking, even on video, it's documented, how I was like, oh, I'd love a bear can. Okay, so I'm super freaking annoyed. I don't know what I missed in my video talking, but I was talking to nothing. I was talking to nobody because my freaking battery died. My battery died, and because before that, the screen popped up and said, oh, the device is overheating. We're going to shut your screen off so I can't see myself. And then I thought it was just off because, you know, it's overheated. I was talking to myself and I don't remember what I missed. Okay, but I did review my last clip and where it ended. This, okay? I went to Goodwill like 4 or 5 days later or whatever, and I found a second bear canister right there. 2 of them. And yeah, just crazy how... I already did this. I already talked about this, and I feel like God's hooking me up. I know people are going to be like, "Oh no, that's not, you know, not a thing." You know, shut up. Yeah, because this ain't the first time something like this happened. He needs to hook me up with Eddie Makins' Run book. So, God, if you're listening, please help me out with that. If not, that's fine. You know, I'll get it on eBay. But if you could help me out, and I find it at Goodwill, I'd appreciate that. Eddie Makins' Run book. I love the movie. Like I said, bought it on eBay. Didn't even... I don't even know if I even caught on camera showing you guys freaking how these open... I'm just so annoyed with that. Now I want to make sure I can show you... Like, okay, the way these open, I don't know if I already showed this or not. You do this. You do that. And there's a little button here. You pop that and it opens up, and bears aren't supposed to be able to get in this. I really, really hope, I already showed you guys this. I don't know what didn't show or what. And then it locks like that. And then, yeah, you can't, yeah. Bears can't get in there, but there's a bear, apparently, that knew how to get into a specific type of container. I don't know if that bear's still, I think, yeah, that was definitely, I think, that's annoying. Freaking stupid camera freaking doing that. That's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Yeah, that's real pain. I'm going to head to Corbin. It is already 12:26. But yeah, that is going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Like I said, just physical media haul. That's just what we ended up with. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't regret, you know, I like physical media. I'm always going to love physical media. tired of getting ripped by streaming, and it's really annoying. Sometimes you do need to sail the high seas. There's nothing, not going to go there, but sometimes, you know, there's nothing wrong with people doing that. People want to do that. But I do love my physical media. But yes, that is going to wrap it up for this one. It is 12:28 right there. We got to go. We got to go. Got to head, 40-minute drive back to Corbin. And what time will it say I want to get there? Hey, Google, take me to the Corbin, Kentucky Goodwill. I love this little external car screen.
Okay, navigating to Goodwill, Kentucky.
21 minutes. 21 minutes. So, I don't want to get copyrighted by my honey. 21 minutes, it says we'll be there at 12:49. So, I'll have like I'll have like an hour. To shop around and whatever, so. I just want to make sure I'm in like the school pickup line, like between 2:20 around there, so. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it for this one. I'm seeking out bowling shoes. If I find some, maybe I'll post at the end of this video. Like, I'm not going to show any clips or anything. Like, this truly is the end. I gotta pee. I did not go pee in there. I was going to, and then a worker went in there, and I'll hold it in for 21 minutes. I'm going to head to Corbin. It's a shame that I couldn't go anywhere else here in Barbourville. I just don't have the time. Presley's going to be out of school. Next week is her last week. So, she'll be with me in probably a lot of videos. She needs to start. That girl's wild. She's wild. There's a lot of times she just don't listen. She has an attitude. So she'll be in a lot of my videos probably. I'm not going to not go places, so she'll be along with me. But yeah, so need to head to Corbin and go look for bowling shoes. But it is a shame that I couldn't go anywhere else here in Barbourville because I just don't have the time. 45-minute drive here, 45-minute drive back. That's almost 2 hours just driving, almost. Yeah, so what I'm going to have to do is when I drop her off, I'm just going to have to come straight to whatever town it is I'm going to. Yeah, I think it's like a 45-minute drive from the house to Buc-ee's as well. So we'll have to be going there too because their 4th of July stuff is out. So Presley will probably want the new plush. That's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. I got to pee so bad. I will catch you guys in the next video. That was like over a 30-second pee. I told you how to go. Bad.